Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Mystic Hawk YouTube channel, or should I say the all-new Mystic Hawk YouTube channel. Yes, I'm back, and I am doing the sun sign readings after some deliberation and some meditation on the situation, especially after that Mardi Gras reading, talking about the new blueprints. Well, the new blueprints instructed me that because the times that are coming up, it might be, and everybody, and those of you that have also asked for, where's the sun sign readings? Well, okay, I thought about it, and I decided I was going to do that. Speaking of readings, if you like a personal reading, my website is still under construction. That's one of the whirlwind things that's been happening on top of rearranging my house and setting up the studio, is getting the website under construction. But I do have some time available. I am starting to do personal readings again. If you'd like one, please email me from the email in the description down below, and I'll get with you and we'll get that set up. A reminder, all the readings come with an audio recording of that reading, and you get a nice quartz crystal, a jewelry point. Oops, sorry, I keep forgetting I don't have that camera on. Nice jewelry point quartz crystal about this size, roughly. I'm going to choose one from you out of the many that I do have. The one that is for you will come to you, and I do that after the reading, so I still have the energy of the reading on me when I choose those crystals, and they do absolutely get to you. I have a thank you. I said I don't have it with me. Oh, there it is. Yes, I do have the thank you note that I have received from one of you, from one of my clients out there that did get a crystal reading and received her crystal. So yes, you very much get that, and thank you very much for sending me some mail. I was so excited to get that. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for all that. So okay, yeah, I talked about that. Another thing is, if you look in the description down below, when I talk about it, before I even get to it, I made, just for these readings for this month, it goes along with this card you'll be seeing very shortly, called The Sound of the Universe. I made a playlist on Spotify that's in the link down below, music that goes along with this reading that will help to raise your vibration, get you into the sound of the universe. It's free on Spotify. All you have to do is get the app, and you can listen to it for free. So, you know, and there are glitches, there's commercials, unless you want to pay the price for it. If anybody out there knows of a service where I could share a playlist that is better than Spotify, please let me know. I appreciate it, because I started making music mixes all the way back in the 80s, back when we had cassette tapes. I'd sell them for $5 a pop for gas money and play money and stuff, back when I was 18, 21, somewhere in there. And all the way, then I made CDs for people at parties. So I really feel the universe speaking to me. Matter of fact, in the year 2020, I had a CD that I made in 2007 that was literally the soundtrack of 2020. So it is pretty amazing how spirit speaks through music. So let's get on to the cards. This is going to be for a collective. This section right here is for the collective. I will get on to your individual sun sign, sun, moon, and rising sign readings shortly, right after this. But I wanted everybody to know this information. It's so much easier for me to do it one time. So what I want to do is first go over a few things. You really, I know it's wild and crazy and it's impromptu and throw together, but that Mardi Gras video, I had some pretty intense channelings in it. And the reading that came through that was pretty awesome. This is just a quick overview of the cards that we pulled, which is the new blueprints. That was about downloading the new blueprints from the soul star chakra. That's our higher self. That chakra is just above the head. It's not, this is the crown chakra. It's the next one up above that, where our higher selves and our soul selves live. That's where all the information that comes from our Akashic records, all the information of what we decided to do in this lifetime, our contract, and all of the blueprints basically are what blueprints are directions on how to put something together, right? So the directions on how to put our life together, especially in these new days and times, and that's going to lead us to being a realm builder. Okay, realm builder, this new realm into the 5D. This is all about ascension, working on ascension, and the all new Mystic Hawk channel is here to assist you with your ascension. So yes, I do personal readings about personal things, but I am focusing on you and how you can raise your vibration, how you can change your reality from the inside out. Okay, so here we go. We have the high heart chakra, and the high heart chakra was activated through these blueprints, and that was one of the things that was required. And you may have even felt like you were purging and releasing a lot of energy, perhaps emotions. There's a lot of crying. There's a lot of that still going on, even from last year. I know, right? But this particular time leading up to this new energy that we're coming into right here, now that Mars, as of yesterday, has gone into Gemini, activating the north node of our destiny. Not only, we also get a new flux of life force energy. So I think all of us should be feeling a lot better coming up in the month of March, or whenever you're watching this reading, because again, these readings are timeless. I put a lot of time and energy and work into it, and believe me, when Spirit sends you a video, whether it's for your sign or not, or as a collective reading, again, I express that you should really watch the collective readings. You know, that way I don't have to put these little clips ahead. The collective readings really have a lot of information in there, and they're very fitting for everyone. So anyway, as you get this new life force energy, that will open up the doorway for radical expansion. And I also call it radical self-expression and expansion. They look at that from her high heart chakra is emerging this beautiful white dragon. What beautiful cards these are, huh? This is from Beyond Lemuria by Izzy Ivy. Okay, so Izzy Ivy she painted these cards and wrote the book on it. So it's pretty awesome material. All right, so the next card we have that goes along with this radical expansion, really, you know, as we're getting these downloads, it expands our mind to incorporate things that perhaps we never dreamed of before, or getting to be parts of ourselves that we thought we could never express, as this high heart is open and we're able to express this wonderful mystical dragon, you know, mystical dragon-like part of ourselves. I'm kind of getting pulled into this card, and what I'm looking at here is, you know, I see the spiral, the corkscrew of how the dragon is coming out. And I was thinking of, you know, we think so much as these cards are lined up in a linear form that everything happens in a linear way. But really, it's just a bunch going around in a bunch of circles. But hopefully that's going up. So we start down here. And just like here I am coming back around full circle to the Mystic Hawk, but I'm on such a different level than I was 3 years ago when I first started this channel. I'm a different person altogether. And it has to do, a lot of it, with my spiritual journey, some of it being the Mystic Hawk. So here we go. This is going to be activating the sacral chakra. So springtime, baby. Get your mojo on, because that is the mojo chakra of sexuality, sensuality, and creativity. Yes, that's where we have all of that. And if, a lot of times we find ourselves blocked in expressing any one of those areas of our lives, whether it be sexual, sensual, or creative. Now, that could be dealing with some old traumas and stuff. Again, we're still in this purging mode. If you really want to work with your sacral chakra, and you might want to find some orange stones. Oh, what are you called? Anyway, I picked up my orange crystals, and I'm like, I don't remember what that's called. I'll remember it in a minute. Anyway, the sacral chakra, it is part of our creativity, our mojo. This is how that expression flows as it's coming down, grounding out through the chakras, going into the Earth Star chakra just below our feet. It's come down through the Soul Star to the Earth Star. This is how the divine inspires us, and then it comes back up and out to be expressed. And it's expressed in a lot of ways, sometimes through music, through the sound of the universe. This is about music and dancing, that expression of that universal vibe, the universal energy of how it resonates in and out, as above, so below. And it is us getting in tune as we listen to music. That's why I made that music mix for you guys. It's down in the description down below. Listen to it at least once. It's great music. Good background, high vibrational. It's all talking about love and all good stuff, you know, but not of that lower base level sexual, you know, low level base sexual energy. No, we're talking about sexual energy that is mixed with, where did it go? The high heart chakra here. And when you put these two together, the high heart chakra and the blending of that, some amazing and divinely inspired, divinely supported energies can come forth into creation, into the material world. So these are exciting times. We have all the planets going direct right now. The wind is at our backs if we choose our destiny. North Node, remember, Mars is activating the North Node. This is destiny time, people. Go time. And activate your blueprints. Allow this radical expansion to happen, radical creativity, radical self-expression. Allow yourself to come out into the world as who you are, specifically your own beautiful, unique self. Welcome to the age of Aquarius, everyone. And now, on to your reading. Woohoo! Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your sun sign section of today's reading. Remember, all the readings are timeless, so, you know, whenever you're watching this is when it is pertinent to you. Before I jump into the reading, once I get going, I catch on fire, and I may forget to say, please please hit the like button if this resonates with you. If you're enjoying the reading, I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much ahead of time. And if you'd like a reading, again, the information is down below. Just click on the email and I'll get to you. All right, now all that's out of the way. I was studying and reading. I did put out the cards while you were watching the introduction of the collective reading. And so now I've focused in on your energy, Scorpio. Whew, well, that's a doozy. I tell you what, you've been going through it here, Scorpio, and it looks like it's still happening. So, where do I even start with this tangled vine? Well, you know, one of the things I do see is all the tangled vines here of this, the backside of the Queen of Wands. So you may be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, possibly the Queen of Wands. You know, here she is on the front. Yeah. The Fire Queen. She gets things done. She's very creative. She's very charismatic. She has all of these vines out there, all kind of connections, people all over the place, all over town, all over the world, you know. And not only does she have those vines running out to other people in the world, this is a very complicated situation. So this may not be another person. This may be you with all of these complications and intricacies going on. Why did I pick that one first? Well, I don't know. That's what Spirit led me to, saying this is a very complicated situation you're in. You may be dealing with a Fire Queen. You may not be dealing with a Fire Queen. But the thing is, when I'm seeing all these vines, it's all these complicated in and out. And I got to do this and over here and this connected to that. And just really complicated, at least internal personal issues that you're trying to work on to figure out something very specific. You have something very specific in mind that you would like to achieve. I'll get there in a minute. First, let's go to here now. Right here, what's going on right here and now with you is the Five of Wands. That's some heated energy. That is argumentative. You got all this red, you got this smoky, cloudy stuff, the barren landscapes, the two very masculine energies. And what I feel like, there may be men around you, but if it's not men, it's like very masculine energies fighting and competing with each other. You know, what I'm picking up, perhaps it's in a workplace or wherever you're around in the work, a home place. Maybe you're fighting with yourself internally, trying to undo all these knots. But if not, there's energy around you, and it's very aggressive and very masculine, aggressive energy that has actually, I'm going to jump over here to this Eight of Swords, absolutely made you feel trapped in this situation. The Eight of Swords, she, at least in her mind, it's a mental jail that she feels trapped in this situation. Of course, she can get up and walk away anytime. If she chooses to walk out the door, she's not actually in a prison where the door is locked and you can't physically go out. So this is a person that can remove themselves from the situation, especially mentally. The foundation of this is more swords. This is a Nine of Swords, that, all these fears coming up from the subconscious and showing themselves afraid of pretty much afraid of what's going on in the environment. Perhaps all this aggression has really stressed you out to no end. This could be definitely some mental agitation, if not absolute wanting to shut down in situation. This is a shutdown card, and it's also pertains to a situation where all your fears are coming at you, everything that you're afraid of, perhaps secrets coming up to the surface, and just feeling very overwhelmed and not knowing how to deal with it. Now I'm being pulled to read this bottom area across. So what is this Nine of Swords? Is definitely, there's some very well-founded fears, because right next to it we have the Devil card. The good news is at least it's the back side of the devil instead of the front side of the devil. Front side of the devil, he's got your eyes. He's got his eyes on you. He's watching every move you make. He's going to make sure you don't get out of them chains. He likes you in bondage. He likes to keep you in that oppressive way. So there was a very oppressive situation. If this one a person, actual Capricorn, which it may be for some of you an actual Capricorn, because we do have the King of Pentacles in this line along with the devil. If you don't... not actually dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, some kind of earth sign, it just could be somebody that's very materialistic and very controlling when it comes to material things, money. It could be somebody stressing you out over money situation. It could be a boss, partner, friend or family member, just somebody that you dealt with, but he's pretty harsh, a difficult character to deal with. But the good news about the devil with his back turned is this means there's an opportunity to get up out of hell. See, you're in hell. Yeah, it is back. You've already gone through the gates, but there's that lotus flower there saying there's always the opportunity to have a rebirth, to ascend up and out of that situation. Repent is what I'm hearing. And either you or this other person, but just repent, meaning to get out of this Eight of Swords situation, feeling like you're stuck, and saying, okay, I'm going to turn it over to a higher power and ask for some help to be delivered from this situation, to be delivered from constantly having to watch my back, constantly being in a fear state, fight or flight. That's what I'm hearing. Constantly fighting, lots of fighting in this situation, and it's really stressed your delicate nerves out to no end. This is the backside of the Seven of Wands. See, you managed to keep your little bit of higher ground against all these adversaries trying to come for your stuff and your energy and your time and your space. You've held them off, and now, night is falling, everybody's gone, maybe the fight has calmed down from what it was when the devil was facing you and upright and it was full on. Of course, now the devil's got his attention elsewhere. Again, now that his back is turned, this is the time to get away. Yes, and Scorpio, I know you're dang well planning to escape. I see it all written out here. That is what your mind, and I was about to say your monkey mind, it might well be, because it's the ego is working on it too. is working on a plan of escape from a particular situation, very much wanting a new beginning, a new passionate beginning. There's this Ace of Wands. There's a hawk flying over. This is the backside, the flip side of the Ace of Wands. That's the upside where the sky is all clear and it's time to take action right now, now. This is saying, hold up, you can't see everything. You know, you might want to have a little chat with that hawk up there, because the hawk can see farther than you can. He's up way up in the sky and he can see for miles and miles, and you can just see for a little ways, especially through all this smoke. So it still is very obscured. A lot of smoky situation coming up from this devil energy, from this energy that's blocking you in a particular situation. But there is a hope for a new beginning. That's definitely very much what you want. What had to happen in the past was there's a walking away from a situation. This is the Eight of Cups. This is the front part of the Eight of Cups, back part of the Eight of Cups. But see that comet going over the head of this little child staring at the cups. Maybe a parent had to leave. Maybe you had to walk away from a childhood situation. Perhaps that's your own inner child, you know, that when you had to make this quick escape, or maybe a long time in the past there was some abandonment issue surrounding a child, your children, your inner child. So there's an abandonment issue, but this is a time where this energy is coming up to be dealt with, asking you, okay, this is a time to really go within. Look at all these Eight of Cups that you're planning. I think this kid is planning to leave these Eight of Cups in this situation, going, okay, how am I going to work this out? What do I still have left? What can I work with here in this situation so that I can figure my way out of this Eight of Swords jail and have this freedom over here that I know, that I see that you guys are working toward. You are stuck in the standstill. I jump over this card. You're stuck in the standstill. See this bird? He's wading around in this swamp. I forgot what kind of bird that is. He's got like a spoonbill. And he's wading around the swamp, waiting for some fish, but it's really swampy, like stagnant, emotional waters, just this really stagnant situation. And I feel perhaps in the past that it's played out for a very long time, kept you in a state of fear, kept you in a state of alert, always having to fight off all of these energies. Now, the good news is, at least it's only the Five of Wands here, so maybe a couple of the conflicts or a couple of the issues have died away, or people are no longer present. Some kind of argument is no longer present, so maybe one less thing to have to deal with, or a couple less arguments to have to deal with, or people or things to juggle in the air. Now, right here at this top card above the Eight of Cups, we have the backside, the internal side of the Queen of Cups. There she is, Queen of Cups. This is her backside, and on her throne is a blue heron. It's kind of hard to see when I hold it like this. Maybe you can see it better in this camera. Nope. The green screen technology, the chroma key is not letting that happen because this is green and it wipes out the green. So this is into our jade throne, there's a carving of a blue heron. The blue heron is talking about marching to the beat of your own drum, being very independent, moving off on your own, in search of a new beginning. Also, you know, even though the Queen of Cups really loves to be in relationship and connect and merge with another person, she's also very capable and very competent of handling things on her own. So she does very well being independent. Might be a well-kept secret from other people, especially from this King of Pentacles devil dude. You know, he never wanted her to be independent, and he may not realize how strong she really is on the inside. So we already talked about the Queen of Wands here. See, that's what I'm saying. All this is a really complicated, convoluted mess, Scorpio. But you have not given up. You have taken this resolve of, I'm going to figure a way to get my freedom. Yes, it is time to make a major change in this situation. Get out of this standstill. Get away from this bondage. Bondage. Devil. At least it's not as heavy as the devil bondage down here below. Now, this could be some stuff still coming up from the subconscious. Could be memories from the past. All of these nightmares. Also, perhaps having nightmares and memories from the past. And still, it still kind of projects and reflects onto your present moment. Although, like they said, like, you know, like I said about the Eight of Swords, here you go. There's a sword that is tied behind your back with those loosely tied rope. And the eagle of freedom coming to set you free. So all you have to do is switch your perspective. Just change your perspective a little bit. Realize that, hey, I can get up and walk away anytime I want. At least free your mind. If you physically can't leave the situation at the moment, you can free up your mind. And that is what I see you very, very much working on, you know, especially in the secrecy of your own mind. You know, the two queens do have their back turned to the situation. So that means they have gone inside, gone internal she's gone internal to try to use her emotions, try to use her intuition to figure out how to unravel. I'm seeing like, you know, when you throw a bunch of necklaces in a jewelry box and you scratch around for a while and then you come up with a knot of necklaces. And I remember my grandmother doing that with me and having to just untangle these chains, and I didn't have much patience, but she said you gotta have patience and eventually you can get it undone. And I see you working very patiently to undo knots and just slip them out, just like you'd be undoing knots in the Eight of Swords situation. Now, coming here, we have the Two of Wands. Again, that is planning for the future. There's the front side, but this is the back side of Two of Wands. See that golden globe that he has? That is not just deciding what I want to do. This is the what is your why card. Why do you want this? I mean, who do you want to be? What is your purpose? Well, as far as I can see, your why is to have some freaking peace of mind and some freedom and feel like to get out of this hellhole. That would be a good why. Whatever why. This is your higher self helping you to guide you out of this situation. The eagle, the hawk, the flying birds, the horse flying over in the balloon saying, come away, come away, come away. Yeah. And you're like, oh yes, I wish I could. But it's all these reasons that you got in your mind why you can't do that. Because in time, eventually, if you're in alignment with your higher self, through the help of your angels and guides, actually absolutely have a way already made for you. Perhaps there's someone that can help and assist you. This is the Six of Pentacles. This might be someone that will be able to offer you help, monetary help. It might be get your stimulus check. That might be what you need to escape. I mean, some of you, if you're in a, you know, I haven't gone into it a whole lot, but some of you are in a pretty, this is going to be an abusive situation. If not going on now, definitely in the past. And it was very intense. And definitely I see some plan, plotting, and strategizing how to get the heck out of this situation. I'm looking, I don't really see a lot of, other than the King of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. This is mostly, you know, I don't really see it about work, and I don't necessarily see it about like a love relationship. That's what I'm looking for, is career or love, because that's the two main questions people want to know. Really, this is about the self. This is internal self. How do I set myself free from repeating this cycle is what I'm hearing. That you really want to let this end, the constant fighting and maybe even dealing with some inner child issues, perhaps. Dealing with children. Definitely a sense of abandonment going on. Have you abandoned yourself? Scorpio, have you abandoned yourself in this melee? Have you lost yourself in this situation? Forgotten who you are? Turned your back on yourself? Not all of you have, but it's a question I'm posing to you, because that's the story that I'm seeing in these cards. But you are definitely, perhaps that answer was yes, I did in the past, but I'm not now. I'm working on it. I'm planning to get myself out of this situation. I'm waiting on some money or some help or someone to come along. Could be a rescue. I don't know if it's a rescue, just a little bit of a helping hand to get you up and out of the situation. And Scorpio's like, I need the money, honey, to get out of here. It's all about the money. That's what I'm hearing. If I could untangle this mess and get myself out of this situation, if a big bag of money landed on the table right now, no problem. I'd be ready to get out of here. But I'm still, but under the circumstances, what I have to work with in all this chaos and fighting, and it smells like a locker room. Oh my God. Are you living in a locker room? I mean, like like for a gym or something. This is sweat and, I don't know. And I that's all of a sudden I got that whiff. So it's like this locker room. Like, I'm ready to get out of the locker room. So go out and get some fresh air. If you're not in an actual prison that does stink like a locker room and a shithole all at the same time, from what I understand, because I ain't actually ever been there, but I've heard about it. And that's all I needed to know. Thank you very much. But that's kind of like, dank. It smells dank up in here. Stank. It's like dampy. Anyway, we won't go into that. But that's what I'm feeling. It's like hot, sweaty. I'm ready to get out of this aggressive energy, and so I can breathe, get up in the sky, take a balloon and get out of this so I can breathe and get a better perspective, because it's really stagnant. That's like stinky, stagnant water. That's another thing I was reaching for when I was smelling the locker room. This kind of smell was, it's gotten really stagnant. Time to open up them windows. That's what I say. Even if it's a little cool outside, open them up for a few minutes. Sage. Sage is good, right? Sage. So, okay. So, yeah, you're planning and strategizing your way to freedom, whatever you got to do. You're like, what kind of money do I need? What kind of situation? It could be that you may have a King of Pentacles come help you out of a situation that could be male or female, just very masculine energy. But again, I kept feeling pulled across here and going all the way over to the standstill. And then when I have this card right here, I'm going to put on my glasses. Can't find my other pair, so I'm going to have to deal with this pair. Actually, I can see better out of these. It says, release your resentments about money. Release your resentments about money. Maybe this person made you feel resentful about money. Maybe he used money to control you. Maybe other people. It could be a father figure, even a boss. Somebody perhaps used money in the past to control you. That would definitely cause a resentment if somebody's trying to control you by, nickel and diming you or not giving you any money. That way you don't have the money to escape. That's part of the control. They don't want you to have a bank account. If you had a bank account, you'd get the hell away from their ass, right? So it says, release your resentments about money. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes the abundance away. So if you're angry about not having the money, that's going to keep it away from you and keep the escape or, whatever escape to freedom that you're looking for here, is going to keep it at bay for a little bit longer. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. So release your resentments about money. Definitely, maybe you saw money as the root of all evil, the devil itself, but really how that is spoken is the love of money is the root of all evil. Not money itself, but putting money above all else including your spirituality, love, everything like that. The love of money becomes bigger than even God, and that's where it is the root of all evil. So, otherwise, it's a wonderful tool if you keep it in its proper place. Another thing that can help you build your abundance is to create a gratitude list. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart, the high heart chakra, instead of fixating on the worries of your mind, especially this card. Make a gratitude list, help you get out of this Nine of Swords situation. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe. And of course, as always, you gotta work, Scorpio. You gotta do the work. It's not enough to dream or to pray. Oh no. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to, right here, divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. And I can see you need some flowers in this situation, especially if you help with that locker room smell. Oof. Anyway, so there it is. There it is, Scorpio. Yes, you are planning your escape. Need to make that gratitude list. Release those resentments about money so the money can come to you so you can get the hell out of Dodge, okay? And it is doing the work internally and externally, acting on the inspiration that you get from your higher self to say, okay, now here's what we're going to do. Whispering to you, waking you up in the middle of the night, whispering to you while you're alone to yourself. This is what we're going to do. This is how this is going to happen. Okay? And right now, it may not be clear, but you dang well know you want a new beginning because it's all over the place. You're sick of this standstill. You're ready for a change. And you really, what you want more than anything in the world is freedom. Freedom to be yourself. Freedom to go do what you want to do. Freedom, if nothing else, to have some peace of mind out of this situation. Freedom to have peace of mind, make your own choices and decisions. Breathe your own damn air is what I'm feeling. That's what I keep hearing. Freedom to breathe your own air. Hallelujah on that one. Woo, Scorpio. I hope to see in the next reading I do for you, whenever that may be. Likely next month. Could be next week. I'll throw one out there. Who knows? After this week of this marathon of readings, it'll probably be at least a couple weeks. But anyway, by the next reading I see for you guys, that we have made a progression, because what you really do want your song in the universe and have that radical expression. Dang, and we know you need some of that life force energy, because not only money, but you need some life force energy. But once you get that, hopefully when I see your next reading, I want to see some movement, the Fool cards, so Chariot cards, something. I hope that, I really am asking, and if that is in alignment with your highest good, that may happen for you, that you will find your freedom and the blessings that you are asking for, that you get all of what you pray for. I feel a lot of prayer happening here, even though there's the devil card and stuff. That's what this guy's doing in the middle of the night. And if you've forgotten to do that, maybe not how to do it, it's time to start praying. And they will be answered. Absolutely will be answered. There will be help sent to you. Could be a Queen of Wands, could be a Fire Queen, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Male or female. Okay. There you go, Scorpio. I don't know what else to say about that. Very intense. Hang in there. And may you have a blessed day. I'll see you soon. See you on the flip side. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to